Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to talk all about Dole Whips. If you've been to Disney before, you know what the fuss is about. If you've never been to Disney, you should go and learn what the fuss is about. So Dole Whips, if you're not familiar, it's kind of somewhere between soft serve ice cream and a sorbet. And the original flavor is pineapple, as you would expect because of Dole, the Dole plantation. And it is a vegan and gluten-free delicious dessert that was invented by Dole in 1984, which is 10 years after Dole took over the sponsorship of Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. Now, in 2020, the beginning of the pandemic, Disney released the recipe for the Dole Whip. Now, this is not the original recipe that they used in the parks, but they did provide a recipe that we can make at home for those of us that are suffering from Dole Whip withdrawals. Now, in the parks, it is actually made with water, a powder, and a soft serve ice cream machine. Pineapple is the original flavor, but there are some other flavors that you may not know about that I am going to talk about today, and I will also let you know where you can get them. Some of the other flavors include cherry, mango, lemon, watermelon, orange, raspberry, strawberry, and lime. Have you guys heard of any of those Dole Whip flavors before? I think most of them I have not heard of. So I did a bit of research for you. Now, the main place people think to get them is in the Magic Kingdom. And that is, I think, the original location in Disney World. They do have them in Disneyland as well, but I'm talking about Disney World specifically today. So in the Magic Kingdom, if you want to get a Dole Whip, you should head over to Adventureland. And there are two locations there. You can go to Aloha Isle, which has the most options in the Magic Kingdom, or Sunshine Tree Terrace. Now, Aloha Isle, you can get the Dole Whip, which is, like I said, kind of somewhere in between soft serve ice cream and a sorbet. Now, just having it plain, that's the Dole Whip. You can get it in a cup. You have some options to get it in a cone as well. But if you just order the Dole Whip, that's what it's going to look like. A Dole Whip float is the same thing except with pineapple juice on top. Now, I think my husband and I actually prefer the Dole Whip float personally. So you can also, in addition to those two things, you can get a swirl made with the pineapple Dole Whip and vanilla ice cream as well if you want something a little bit less pineapple-y. And the cost currently, these are from the Disney menus, and the prices are current as of October of 2022. So the Dole Whip cup is $5.99. The Dole Whip float is $6.99. Now, some of the other options you have include a raspberry swirl cup, which is a swirl of the pineapple Dole Whip and raspberry sorbet. I'm assuming it's sorbet. I've not had this one personally. And that would be $4.99. Now, if you want that as a float, they again add pineapple juice on top of it, and that is $5.99. Lastly, at Aloha Isle, you can get a coconut cup. That's how it is listed on their menu, is a coconut cup. And in terms of the description, it is listed as coconut or coconut and pineapple swirl. So again, it's a coconut ice cream sorbet type of thing. And that is $4.99. Now, I have not tried any of the Dole Whips with anything other than just plain pineapple. I had the pineapple Dole Whip in the Dole Whip float. I've not had any of these other flavors. I think I really want to try something special on our next trip. So let me know in the comments which of these you think sound really interesting and you are curious about. Now, I said there's two locations in the Magic Kingdom. So the other one, which is actually very close to Aloha Isle, is Sunshine Tree Terrace. And they have the Dole Whip orange cup, again, so that would just be like the sorbet, that's $5.29. A Dole Whip strawberry cup, and an orange cream soft serve cup, which would be the orange Dole Whip and vanilla ice cream swirled. So essentially like a creamsicle. And that is $4.99 as well. So if you don't really care what flavor you get, if the line is really long at one location, you can head over to the other. Now, moving over to Epcot. This is a place a lot of people think you cannot get a Dole Whip, but you actually can. If you are in desperate need of a Dole Whip when you are in Epcot, you are going to head over to Refreshment Outpost, which is located between China and Germany. Options there are the regular pineapple, or watermelon, or a swirl, and the price for that is listed at $6. Currently, Hollywood Studios and Disney Springs do not have an option for getting a Dole Whip, but every other park does. So moving along to Animal Kingdom, you have a couple of options there as well. The first one is Tamu Tamu Refreshments, and that one has quite a big selection. And there you can get the regular Dole Whip. Now, some of these menus listed as Dole Whip pineapple, things like, I mean, like the wording is a little bit different, and I'm not sure why that is, but it seems to be the exact same thing. Now, I can't claim I've tried every kind at every restaurant, but from my research, I think it's the same thing. So Dole Whip pineapple is $15.29, so that would just be in the cup, just the sorbet, no fruit juice. And a Dole Whip pineapple float is $5.99. Now, getting into some of the more interesting flavor combinations. So Scar's Lair, I've not heard of this yet. It's the Dole Whip, so that would be the pineapple, no fruit, with sour apple syrup. And that is $5.99. I'm thinking about this one. It seems like it would be a little on the tangy side for me, but that is an option I've not had before. Simba's Sunset, that is the Dole Whip, the regular Dole Whip pineapple with strawberry, but that is $5.99. The Lion's Lair is Dole Whip pineapple with Parrot Bay coconut rum and sour apple. That is $11.50. King's Cooler is the Dole Whip pineapple with the Parrot Bay coconut rum, so no sour apple. That is $11.50. Oh, how nice of them. They give you the sour apple for free on the Lion's Lair. And then you can also get a Dole Whip pineapple float with Parrot Bay coconut rum for $12.50. That one I think sounds the best. It sounds delicious. Now, the other location in Animal Kingdom that you can get a Dole Whip, my sister and I are currently in a dispute over how to pronounce it, if it's trilobites or trilobites.
I say trilobites.
That's what I say. She says it's trilobites. But you can get a trilobite twist or trilobite twist, and that is a Dole Whip orange with the vanilla soft serve. So again, that's kind of like the creamsicle vibe, and that is $4.99. Now, if you are heading to one of the water parks for the day, don't despair. You have options to purchase Dole Whips there as well. At Typhoon Lagoon, at the Snack Shack, you have a few options. You can get the Dole Whip soft serve, and you have the option of getting that in pineapple, lime, mango, or raspberry in a waffle cone for $4.99. You can get the Matanui Island Twist, which is Dole Whip lime soft serve, and that's $5.79. You could get a Hey Hey Cone, which is a Dole Whip pineapple and raspberry soft serve. So I'm assuming that is the twist as well. That is $5.99. The alcoholic option, you can get an alcoholic Dole Whip soft serve with pineapple, lime, mango, or raspberry in a waffle cone, served with Plantation Original Dark Rum, Parrot Bay Coconut Rum, or El Jimador Silver Tequila. So if you would like to indulge in one of these alcoholic Dole Whip options while you are at Typhoon Lagoon, it will set you back $12. Now, Blizzard Beach does not have as many options, right? So you have fewer options, but don't despair. You do have an option. At the Warming Hut, you can get a cup. You can get they have it listed as an ice cream cup of the Dole Whip pineapple, vanilla, or swirl for $4.79. Now, I think it's interesting that they list this as Dole Whip pineapple, vanilla, or swirl, because it's not Dole Whip vanilla. So it's really vanilla ice cream or Dole Whip pineapple or a swirl. So like I said, $4.79. Now, if you want to get a Dole Whip and you do not want to go in the parks, but you can go to the Polynesian, and you do not have to be staying there in order to go to the Polynesian. This is a great idea if you don't want to go to the parks on the first day of your trip, but you want to get some Disney magic in, you can head over to the Polynesian. Now, if you're not staying at one of the monorail resorts, my recommendation for getting there would be to take a bus to the Magic Kingdom. And then from there, you can either walk or take the monorail or take the boat over to the Polynesian. If you're going with kids, I imagine you're probably going to want to take the monorail. So you can go there right from the Magic Kingdom, and they have a lot of options actually. So you can have, like, if you want an alcoholic version for yourself and then get a non-alcoholic version for the kids, you can do that. So at the Polynesian, what are your options? Pineapple lanai. I'm assuming it's pronounced lanai and not lanai, because a lanai is like a porch and lanai is the island in Hawaii. And it's in the back, kind of like a little porch. The back of the main building, I should say. So pineapple lanai, it's right under Ohana. And there you can get a Dole Whip soft serve in the vanilla ice cream, the Dole Whip pineapple, or a swirl, $4.99. They have the 50th celebration Dole Whip pineapple. This is the pineapple soft serve, a 50th white chocolate medallion, a yellow umbrella, and yellow sparkles for $5.79. Take my money. They did not say yellow sprinkles, they said yellow sparkles. I mean, and they're only charging, what, 79 cents extra for all of that fun? Like, I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Then there is the option of a pineapple float, which I've mentioned in many other options here. So that's, again, the Dole Whip pineapple with the pineapple juice, and that is $5.99. And again, if you want to get that as a pineapple and vanilla ice cream swirl with the pineapple juice, you can do that too. And if you want to go like really crazy, you could probably get vanilla ice cream with pineapple juice. I'm sure that's allowed. You probably won't be arrested. Let's see, other options. So you can get the pineapple float with the souvenir tiki sipper. Okay, like how much money am I going to spend on like all of this like Dole Whip stuff on in my next trip? I'm gonna have to start a GoFundMe. Okay, so the souvenir tiki sipper, you get the Dole Whip pineapple with the pineapple juice. So that's the pineapple Dole Whip float. And then you also get the souvenir cup, and it's $10.99. If you want, you can also get the 50th celebration Dole Whip lime. Hold the phones. You get the Dole Whip lime, the 50th white chocolate medallion, and a green umbrella. We have color coordinating umbrellas for the occasion, which, I mean, obviously, right? It does not say if you get sparkles. I'll bet if you asked, you could get the yellow sparkles. I'm gonna have to look into that. Like, we're gonna have to have a serious discussion about that. That is $5.79. And the last option at Pineapple Lanai is a Dole Whip with a rum floater, and that is the pineapple Dole Whip, regular Dole Whip with Parrot Bay coconut rum, and that is $13.50. Now, some other options at the Polynesian is Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace and Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. Those are two different locations. They both have the spiky pineapple, which is cruise mango rum with the Dole Whip pineapple, and that is $15.50. I don't know why it's so expensive, why it's more expensive than the other. I guess cruise mango rum is more than Parrot Bay coconut rum. That's all I can gather. So then your other options, the last two options I have for you at the Polynesian to get some sort of Dole Whip are the pool bars. They have the Barefoot Pool Bar and the Oasis Pool Bar. And here is where you will get the adult blended version if you want to take it up a notch. They have the Frosty Pineapple, which is the regular Dole Whip pineapple with Captain Morgan Private Stock Rum for $14.50. Or you can get a frozen margarita made with Dole Whip lime and Corazon Blanco tequila. And wait for it, chili lime seasoning. So I'm assuming tahini for $15.50. I do not like alcohol. I'm sure they could do this for you, non-alcoholic. But the tahini in this is like, if you guys haven't had tahini, buy it and put it on everything. Lastly, there's one other option, and that is the Voyager. That is the Dole Whip pineapple layered with blue curacao, Parrot Bay coconut rum, cream of coconut, and pineapple juice. And that is $14.50, and that sounds delicious. So those are your options for Dole Whips, Dole Whip floats, all kinds of craziness in Disney, some with umbrellas, some with sparkles, some with the tiki sipper. Let me know what you would like to try or what you would like to get a review on. And let me know if you've had the Dole Whips. Do you prefer the regular Dole Whip or the Dole Whip float? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, guys.